Good morning, everyone. This is Dan with Senior Ministry E-Bike Nation. Well, I got my bike delivered early today. They said the 9th of January, but I got it today from Electric Bike Company out of California. And I want to thank them for sending me the e-bike for me to review. But it come in a pretty good box. Supposedly, when I do the review on this, on the unboxing and things, it's supposedly you just twist the handlebars and tighten down some bolts and you're ready to go on this bike. So just want to let you know that it has arrived, and it looks like it's been packaged really well, and they also have it coming in on a skid, so typically you don't see that out of e-bikes. But anyway, I will be doing a review probably sometime today on this bike, and then put it down in the comments and tell me what you think. I will see you on the unboxing. Good morning, everyone. This is Dan again with Senior Ministry E-Bike Nation. I got my bike in today, so we're going to unbox this thing, unstrap it, and then let me know what you think. Supposedly all I have to do is slide the bike right out, straighten out the handlebars, and take it on a ride. So let's see what this thing looks like. Get all these straps cut off here. It looks like it's packaged very well. They taped it very well, so I'm very happy with the packaging on the bike. I'm about to get it all unboxed here. It'll supposedly slide right out of this side of the box, so bear with me. Okay, and there she is out of the box. Looks like they definitely got some good packaging on the bike. It's like a very comfortable seat. The got some packaging up in here so it doesn't move around during shipping, and of course they've got the plastic wrapped around here. So anyway, that's what it looks like so far, and I'm going to be taking the rest of this packaging off here and let's see what everything looks like. Okay, I want to show you a few items that came with the bike. They actually included this basket, and it's called a MIK system that goes onto your bike rack here in the back, and I'll figure all that out and put it together on a video here as I'm moving along here. So these are some of the accessories that you can purchase. Got $20 off any accessories by using a code here. So I've got an extra bag. I may not need that. So again, this is the view of the bike. And again, this is a 750 watt rear hub motor, which I'm really liking that. And a couple items that it's got on here, and I can see down here, this is your alarm right here. I can see that. And it came, of course, with a 3.5 amp, I think, charger, which is supposedly speeds up the charging process as well. And it also has got some tools that came with it, so you really don't need any tools. And this is the mount that goes on the rack for the basket over here. And again, it's called a mounting IS key. It's what the MIK stands for, I guess. And of course, it came with a anti-theft alarm system, and I'll have to figure all that out, how to set that up. But it's kind of cool to have this little basket to go on here in case you want to carry some items. I know other people carry additional batteries in here on this bike, and I'll have to do some research on that. But anyway, this is what the bike looks like. I'm going to go ahead and take all the packaging off, straighten out the handlebars, and then we'll come back on and do a further review. Okay, I found something a little better to cut these cables off here on this handlebars. Now we'll take the rest of the packaging apart. Yeah, I think they did a very good job on how they did package this. All the controllers, brake levers and all that are packaged really well, so they don't get damaged during shipping. Here's one handlebar. See how the rest of this is put together here. Yeah, they got this packaged really well. They seem to have done a lot better job on this handlebar than they did with the brake lever than they did the other one. And now it's coming off. And we finally got that off. Got a little part here that's got a rubber band to get the packaging off for the computer. And of course they have a good plastic wrap right on this computer too, which I really like that. But they really did a good job taking their time on packaging. And there's pretty much your bike. Yeah, I'll get that off here in a few minutes. But supposedly all I have to do is take these, get the tools out that came with it, and get this handlebar moved around. Yeah, this came with a really nice little tool bag to come with it. It's actually not your cheap plastic. That's looks like a really good fabric, and it's got a nice zipper on here. So, Electric Bike Company did a good job on that. Let's see what they got on here on tools. Of course, it even had the little cutters with it. I could have used that on the cables, but didn't see it had that. Yeah, we'll loosen this top bolt here, and I should be able to swing it around here. As you can see, it just swings right around. And I'll temporarily tighten this one back up, but I don't want to fully tighten it because I'm going to have to adjust it to my seat level. So let me straighten this wheel out here a little bit. We'll get it fairly close where it should be. Okay, there's that. And they've, looks like they got some screws I'll have to loosen. There's 4 screws up here. And I'll show you a picture of this here real quick. They've got some screws right here that I'll have to unloosen those, and be careful with the wire management, of course, around it, so I can lift these bars up towards the bike a little more. So it let me get the right tools here, and let's see what we can do with it. Looks like I got another one I can make an adjustment on here too to get it to swing up. See if I got the right size here for that. Yeah, well, trying to catch my cat here so I can show you what he looks like, but he don't want to be caught right now. Yep, looks like that's going to be the size down. Now this will allow me to swing the handlebars up where I need those. But I'm going to have to make an adjustment on here for it. Okay, as I am, here's that ornery cat. As I am finishing tightening off these bolts, I had to loosen these 4 bolts right here. And that allowed me to bring the handlebars up or down. And I really like the round curvature they have on these handles. It kind of looks like a nostalgic bike to me. They call them cruisers, and I can see why now, because these things I think are built for comfort. I mean, look at the size of that seat on this thing. And so I'm gonna finish tightening these bolts here, and then I'll finish the video as far as showing you the controls and everything like that. So just hold on a second here and we will finish it up. Okay, here she is built. I'm going to show you some features on the controller and stuff. Then I'll just walk around the bike and show you everything that it's got. It has got a controller here. You just push the middle button, turn it on. And the top button over here will control your pedal assist up all the way through 5. And the down arrow here will also go down to 0. Now the middle button here will get your average miles per hour. It'll get your maximum mile per hour speed. I guess this thing says it'll do 30 miles an hour. We're going to test that out on the range test. And of course, set the mile per hour 0 there. And it's got all your time and how many tenths of a mile down here. It looks like your trip distance is in here. And so all that's pretty neat. It's got a voltage up here at 47.6. That's coming out of the packaging, so I will completely charge this thing before I take it on a range test. And it's got the temperature, and that temperature is a little warmer than I think it is out here, but that's kind of a nice feature on a bike. And it's got a throttle down here. This is your throttle. Of course, I got it down to 0. And as you see, as I hit the throttle warning comes on. But you'd never want to have this thing sitting in park on its kickstand and have that any pedal assist, because this bike will take off on you. So anyway, that's the half throttle. And it has got Tektro Dorado hydraulic brakes on this, which is really, as far as I'm concerned, top of the line brakes. And it uses mineral oil, so you need to know that when you go to flush out the fluids in there or bleed your brakes. You're going to want to know what to put back in there. The wire management on this is really good. And instead of just loose wires like on my side rusher, it's got this wrapped in a very good cloth material, it looks like, but it's a hard cloth material. And that's on both sides, of course. And it also goes down into the frame, all the wire management. So they did a really good job on hiding all the wires on this bike. And as you can see, this bike is, the way the handlebars come in, and you can adjust these any way you want them. The handlebars on this is really retro to me. That's why they call it a cruiser, I guess. And I haven't charged it yet, but there's a key goes here, and then your battery charge port is over here. It's got dual suspension. No, it just got front suspension on this bike that I can see. It does not have rear suspension on this bike. Actually, no, it does not. That's not suspension there. But I like how this is silver down here. That's a really nice touch. Nice rubber looking pedals. So if you want to ride your bike with flip-flops in the sand, that's an attractive feature to me. And of course, it's got a 750 watt rear hub motor on here. This is specifically built in shop out in California, these motors. So I watched a video on that and I'm very impressed with that. And of course, it's got dual hydraulic disc brakes on it as well, as you can see there. Now the brakes themselves, I don't know if I have to have the bike moving or not, but you've got a bike brake right here on the back of this rack. I think that is a nice touch. And then it's got two lights here that will light up also when you hit your brakes. You probably got to be moving for that to come on. I have not tested that yet. The bike is beautifully built. The only thing I do see that I would change if I was their company, and I think I've seen this on the video. Do you see the welds here, how rough that is? Doesn't mean that it's welded wrong. It just means they could smooth out those welds when they build this frame on this bike. And of course, your battery's sitting in this down tube here. And again, it's got 26-inch, 3-inch, you might call fat tire on this bike. I really love the spokes. This bike does have the quick release to take the tire off. My Komoda does not have that, so that's an advantage for me. Really nice fenders. They're plastic, but you can also build this bike right on their website. And you can put wood fenders on this. Any kind of color possibly you want on an e-bike, you can design your own bike. And that's really cool. Not many bike companies do that. You have 3 or 4 different colors and that's all you get. So that is a huge advantage that electric bike company has put into this bike. And so anyway, I'm very happy so far. I have not taken this on a range test. We'll do that probably tomorrow. But I just wanted to unbox this thing, and I noticed the computer goes off automatically. It's probably got a 5-minute delay on it where it automatically goes out. So again, I'm going to charge this battery. It's about 47.6 volt. That typically should be up around 54 to 55 volts. I'm assuming that's what this battery will do. Most e-bike batteries are 55.2 down to 39%. You get this bike down around 39% in that range, you're going to be really low on your battery. So keep that in mind as you're charging these things. And if I have to check to see if this thing has a percentage for the battery instead of just the volts. I will put the percentage on here instead of the volts, so I'll be checking that out also in their manual. But again, the bike comes with not a scratch on it, no damage from shipping whatsoever. And I love these handle grips. They're kind of retro to me. Got their name embedded on there. I think that's really cool. Got their emblem of their bike on the back of the seat. That's really cool. So far, this has got a 7-speed Shamano shifter. This is the top of the line shifter that I think they make. So they put a lot of quality into this bike. Now this bike retails, I think, at $25.99 plus tax. I believe that's what their website says. Of course, I want to thank Electric Bike Company for sending me this bike to review. I was not charged for this bike, but when you do reviews on YouTube on your channel, you become a partner for them or an influencer. And I'm hoping maybe once I get reviews on this bike and link everything about the bike on my description box, that maybe they'll send me some more love and send me another bike. But I want to thank Electric Bike Company. So far, they're the only company that has reached out to me. And this is a perfect bike for a senior because of the retro look. You know, it's got the nice step through down here. And then the kickstand is a little different on this one. Most kickstands are mounted back here, but this one's under the bike. I guess they figured it leans over quite a bit actually, but it's very sturdy. So they did put this kind of down where the pedals are, but you know, you're not going to be riding your bike with the kickstand down anyway, so that's kind of something that is a little different, but it appears to be a very sturdy kickstand as well. But anyway, put some comments down in the description box or in the comment box. Tell me what you think about this thing. I think the bike weighs around 60 pounds. I'll have to further update you on that. It's got very nice tires on it, and as far as the video goes, they put some kind of liner inside this tire. It's kind of like a Kevlar liner or something to really help minimize getting any punctures in your tire. So anyway, I just wanted to show you what the bike looks like. We'll be doing a range test probably tomorrow. I've got to charge this thing up and everything. So thank you for the unboxing of the video and or the bike and putting it together, and I will see you on the next video. I had to get a picture of my rotten little cat. His name is Mario, and boy is he big trouble. This is a Burmese cat, and I've got 4 inside cat, but he's the one that causes most of the trouble. So say hi to the world, Mario.